OSF HealthCare's $40 million investment into Catherine Shaw Bethea, or KSB Hospital in Dixon, could lead to a merger between the two medical organizations. This investment would allow the hospital to renovate the facility, improve access to medical care, and provide education. If and when a merger is finalized, a local council will be established to offer advice and counsel to hospital management and OSF. Back in February, KSB voted to seek a financial partnership so the hospital can further serve its patients.